The Wormery is delivered in a single box containing everything except the worms. This means it can be easily given as a gift. As soon as you're ready to set the Wormery up, we will send the worms separately by first class post. This ensures they arrive in perfect condition. When you're ready to assemble your Wormery, simply unpack it and you'll find the lid, the drainage platform, your composting trays, your base, the worm food, a tap and the nuts and bolts to put the base together, and you'll also need a couple of sheets of newspaper. The Wormery comes with a block of coir which is going to make the bedding for your worms. Just pop it in a bucket and add approximately 3 litres of water. Start by assembling the base. Turn one of the trays upside down and place the base on top, and then pop the 2 nuts and bolts supplied into the corner. Do up the nuts from underneath and you now have an assembled base. Now slot the drainage platform in so that the holes align. Attach the tap on the front using the nut provided. The drainage tray features these steps that allow any worms that fall through the bottom to climb back into the Wormery. Simply now pop the first composting tray on. You're now ready to add the coir bedding you prepared earlier. Pop a couple of sheets of newspaper in the bottom of the first tray just to form a temporary barrier and stop the worms falling through, and tip your coir in. Once you've spread out the coir, it's a good idea to add a couple of handfuls of old compost or garden soil, as this contains lots of bacteria that will be good for the Wormery. You're now ready to add the worms, which we will send you by first class post. Just open them up and tip them out. You can now add a handful of the worm food that we supply with the Wormery, and then it's a good idea to cover them with a bit of damp shredded newspaper. All you have to do now is pop on the lid and leave the worms to settle in for about 2 weeks. After a couple of weeks you can start adding your kitchen waste. As you fill a tray, simply add another tray on top and the worms will follow the waste up. Remember to drain the liquid feed from the tap on the front and harvest the compost from the bottom trays once it's ready.